just completed a 1 week of COVID-19 quarantine. Some people are calling it shelter in place. Some people are calling it
social
distancing. Going through it as a family, it's been crazy. I mean,
yeah, the kids are off of school.
It's been out for a week.
Yeah, she's really missing her friends and missing her teachers and just the routine. You really got to keep them on a routine.
Yeah. It's been really challenging. I mean, trying to work from home, everyone, right? Trying to stay at home and balance that working at home. And then the classes are all closed, but the teachers are amazing because they're doing e-learning. Mm-hmm. But that puts a lot of pressure on the parents to make sure that they're able to now kind of homeschool their kids and make sure they're doing these.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird because like the kids get on there and they're just all chatting and you hear everybody, the parents are on there over talking to everybody too. It's just, how's it affected you, your work?
It's been rough. I do employee benefits for companies and a lot of my clients are hurting right now.
Well, how is it at home, man, with like the kids? It's rough with she's on calls all the time, conference calls, emails, just 24/7 basically.
I did a video call today because the clients wanted to see each other. It was one of my clients that hadn't met this new HR director that started there. And so everybody had to like be on this Zoom meetup video chat. And there was no way. I mean, how are the kids going to be in the house when I'm doing that call? So
yeah, so I had to take the kids. We had to go find a secluded beach. There was like nobody around, so it was cool. Just to get out of the house because like the big executives are on call with Noosh, and you can't have kids screaming and throwing balls hitting you in the back of the head while you're talking.
And they're always, even if I lock myself in my room, they still creep in there and they try to come in.
What is this tea? She just made a tea. What is it?
It's called Golden Milk. It's really good. It's healthy.
Yeah. It's golden. It's got, what's in it? It's like coconut milk, coconut oil.
Coconut milk, coconut oil, almond milk, ginger, turmeric root, coconut oil, a little bit slash of pepper, a little tablespoon of maple syrup for a little sweetness. And I think that was it.
Yeah. You had to mince or grate the
ginger.
The ginger.
It's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, and then on top of it all, our nanny, who we love dearly so much, is a part of our family.
Yeah.
She found out the Friday before all this really officially went down, when like everything started locking up and the orders were coming in from the government. She found out that her son-in-law, who lives in Iran, he ended up passing away from coronavirus, from COVID-19. So they were just distraught, shocked, and so sad. And so she needed to take some time off to be with her daughter, who lost her husband, and her granddaughter, who lost her dad. And he was in his mid to upper 30s, I think, super young. I know he had some underlying health issues, but still, I mean, it's just so sad. So we haven't had her, and we've been missing her so much in so many ways. I mean, we feel for her and her family more than anything.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, for sure.
Yeah, but just really been hard, being on our own. And Dennis still you still have to go to work sometimes, and so I'm with the kids and balancing out calls and emails during that time.
Yeah, it's really hard, balancing all that stuff out.
And then groceries. I mean,
no toilet paper. So we still haven't found any toilet paper since this all started.
So we were actually running out of toilet paper, like normal running out of toilet paper. And then I was like, babe, go get toilet paper. And little did we know, everybody went crazy and bought like 4 huge mega Costco rolls a person. By the time we got there, we had nothing.
It's still gone. And now there's a line. I went to Target the other day, and they were like, the line starts from the back of the store, goes out the door, all the way down to Citibank, which is ridiculous. It's a couple hours just to wait. And you only get like 1 roll of toilet paper.
So we're down to like our last week's
spare square.
And I did order some flushable wipes, but who knows what that's going to do to us.
You get worried those will clog up the pipes.
I got to have a backup plan. Luckily, those got in.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. I mean, we had to go stock up on like we didn't want to be those people, but we had to become those people.
Yeah, man, I went to the store. Everybody was like taking everything, so I just like jumped in. I was like, I have to, otherwise I'm gonna be left behind. You have to, man. It was just crazy.
Yeah, so
it's like community love just went out the window. It's like everybody's just like, whatever, dude, you're on your own, so I'm not gonna fall behind on that.
Yeah, last weekend I went. So Dennis had gone to the store, I think on Thursday or Friday. Then I went again on Saturday with the kids, and everybody was pretty nice, and we got a lot of things. But I went to the pasta aisle because I truly wanted to make lasagna that night. There was no lasagna, barely any like pasta sauce, and I looked. There was no pasta, period, at all. So we went by. We came back in the aisle again, and me and my daughter were like kneeling down, trying to just check out the shelves, and there was a couple boxes literally hidden in the back of these shelves. So we scored like 4 bags of different kinds of pasta, and we were so excited.
Yeah.
So we luckily have that.
Then the other day I went to Ralph's, and there was like no toilet paper there, and they were out of some other stuff we needed, and I found some eggs. They had like a little 6-packs, and I took them all, and they almost didn't let me take them all. I had 2, 4, 6, what, I had 8 of them?
Summer, yeah.
I think I had 8 little 6-pack eggs, and they wanted to stop me from taking 2 of them, but then the manager came over and let me take them. And it made me think, I was like, they're like, they don't know how many kids I have. Basically, they treat a family like a single person. A single person, you get 1 roll of toilet paper instead of the family. I don't know how they're working that one out. And the eggs and the food, water, if you have like a family of 6, you're gonna need more water.
I mean, I guess they're finally regulating, that's good, but like, we're still SOL to TP. I mean, what are we gonna do? Like all these jokes, all these hilarious.
Yeah. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna put a link. You can donate some toilet paper to us. You can let us know you're gonna donate it, and I'll come pick it up from you.
Melanie from work, shout out to Melanie. She did get us a roll, which was amazing, like a pack, a 9-pack. 9 rolls, which is like what we're going off right now. So without that, we'd be already out. We'd be already out.
Were you broken into that one already?
Well, I think we're gonna be breaking into it like tomorrow. But that's gonna be this week. Maybe next week if we're lucky. The way this guy goes.
You have to start ordering socks off of Amazon.
Our daughter, she's still learning.
Using socks.
Oh, yeah, socks?
Yeah.
What?
Hand puppets.
Oh my gosh.
And it's affected us. As far as trips,
yeah.
Like I had her parents were supposed to be out here last Friday.
Persian New Year.
For Persian New Year, and they were gonna relieve me so I can take off and fly out to St. Louis and meet my buddy and drive down to Tennessee and do some kayaking for a week. And then when I got back, we were gonna go to Cabo
for spring break
with some friends. All that's gone.
One by one, things are canceled. I mean. We still haven't canceled our Cabo trip because I just haven't had a chance to even call them, figure out what our options are. So it was an all-inclusive resort, and they better help us out.
But now I got to talk the wife into 2 big trips at the end of the year, as long as COVID-19 doesn't come back around.
Here we go again.
Yeah. It's affecting me also as far as work. Like I'm not working anymore in the training. And then
you just have a couple individual clients. You train them outside, and it's just
guys. And we stay. I have a big pole that's 6 feet long, so I make sure everybody stays away.
But all your group classes are canceled.
Group classes are canceled. The companies, everything's on pause right now. And then I was getting the filming and editing was kind of snowballing. It was rolling. Last year in 2019, I was really like self-teaching myself and how to edit and film better and better equipment. And then I finally started picking up a little bit of work, and it was starting to snowball. Actually, this coming Friday, I was supposed to go film something down in San Diego. I just did a thing out in Vegas, and I was gonna hit up another client to maybe do some blogging and some videos for their company for this fitness app. But everything's like on hold.
It's like the unknown is so scary to everybody, right? Because like everybody's freaking out, thinking like, my poor parents, they're super nervous. Like they're older, they're in their upper 60s, and Persian New Year is always such a special time for us, and it's every year they've been with us. They've
Mhm.
come out here, and we were just really excited and looking forward to it. And I just really got sad the other day, just that
Yeah.
they weren't able to come.
And we haven't been able to see my parents. My parents are in their 80s, and
Yeah.
you know, you get worried because they say this thing, you don't know if you have it. I hate for them to come over. We go over there and you give them COVID-19 at that age, you know.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, at least everyone in the neighborhood is so nice, and we're all in the same boat. We all
Yeah.
give each other that same look or that same smirk of, hey, how's your day, you know, but we're all having to stay distant from each other. But I remember last weekend on Sunday or Saturday, whatever day it was, right before everything kind of really locked down, we went to the beach, and it was like the
Mhm.
thing that we needed more than anything, just to like get outside in nature and hang out. And it was just our family, just the four of us, and we just stayed secluded on our own area. But then now the beaches are closed. Obviously, so thankful that we're healthy.
Yeah.
And that we still have our jobs. Like, I'm just so thankful to how long can businesses stay shut down like this? It's just, this is wrecking so much. And I mean, I can't help but think, like, how did this start? Like,
Yeah,
how
you
did
always
this
think it would be
happen?
like war or something. Like we were talking the other day about
Yeah.
like a virus is locked us down. You figure like a war or there's, you know, like some terrorist stuff happening where it's like people are locked down, people are tripping, you know, going to the store, buying things up. But it's a virus.
It's
I never
crazy.
would have thought. I want to interview my dad for like a vlog maybe because he and him and his brother were when they were kids they got polio and they had to like go inside the iron lung. I forget what year, like I don't know, it's like the 40s, 50s.
Yeah, probably 30s maybe.
Yeah, and there was a quarantine back then.
My sister-in-law in Indiana was just telling me, like, she was at the grocery store and they literally had X's marked in line that were 6 feet apart for where you stand to wait for the checkout line.
Now, Indiana seems like they're like a couple days ahead of California. It seems like 'cause every
Yeah.
time we talk to your sister-in-law, they're always telling us these things that the CDC's doing. And I'm like, I haven't seen that at the stores. And then like a couple days later, it's happening at the stores out here. It's like, it seems like for some reason, Indiana,
Well, we're a
Yes.
much more conservative state.
there's something that I read, it's talking about blood type. If anyone's heard about the blood type thing, just leave a comment below about that. 'Cause
What were they saying?
the type O blood is, you don't get it. And certain blood types
Wow.
get it worse than other blood types.
I think my cousin's husband, he, I believe, is like a type O blood type. And he was like donating platelets and blood today. He was.
I wonder if there's something to that, man.
Yeah, he's in med school right now, and so I'm sure he knows a lot about all this. And
He'd be
so
like,
he's trying to do his part.
He'll be like Will Smith in Legend, like he's immune to the zombies, you know, you just walk right through and get bit and you're good to go. Some type O, dude. Gang, gang.
Gang.
So we're really just doing this vlog. I'm gonna try to do one every day. So we want to really just document what we're going through, and so we can look back on this like, you know, years later, so we don't forget like some of the details, because the details will be forgotten. Like, oh, you remember that and that. But we can watch this, and it's cool just to share with, you know, whoever's watching this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe and leave some comments below with what you're going through, and we'll try to do these every day. Just put them up.
Google Hangouts,
Google Hangouts,
Happy Hour.
Happy Hour, right?
There's an app. I'm gonna try it out. It's called like the Happy Hour app or something. I forget what it's called. But actually, we have a happy hour tomorrow, so we'll have to record that. It's at 4 o'clock for
With who?
Catherine and Chris's birthdays. For my whole work is gonna get on a happy hour. Like everyone's just drinking on the job.
Right, COVID-19's gonna turn you into an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I saw this one cat. He had like he had beer and some cookies, and everybody else had shopping carts full of stuff. This cat just had beer and cookies, man.
Man. And we're gonna get through it.
Hopefully.